Hey, REDBET here. Quick video on Andrea Dovizioso. He's retiring from MotoGP. We're calling it always a bridesmaid, never a bride. We'll get back to that in a minute. So, Andrea Dovizioso has been racing in MotoGP currently, and he's been at 36 years old. He's had a full career, moving from the 125cc class eventually to MotoGP. He's raced for 21 years, only taking a brief break in 2021. So Dovi, as he's referred to as his nickname, retiring, has many battles with Marq Marquez over the years, such as in 2019 and 2017 in Austria. The reason I titled this video Always a Bridesmaid, Never a Bride is just that. Dovi was so close to winning the title, especially in 2017, only to lose it to Marq Marquez. Battles in Italy and Austria at the Red Bull Ring with Marq Marquez, battles with Danilo Petrucci and Valentino Rossi, races at Misano at the San Marino GP against Marquez. Also, at Japan, Tech in the wet against Marquez in 2017. His battles against Nicki Hayden, Jorge Lorenzo, countless wins. Casey Stoner battle in Malaysia, 2018 and 2019 wins in Qatar. Andrea Dovizioso has been a top competitor in MotoGP. He has beaten Marq Marquez on many last lap battles, which have been pretty difficult considering it's the last lap, and Marq Marquez does not let up easy. And back to the always a bridesmaid, never a bride, the reason we're referring to this is because Dovi came second in 3 consecutive years to Marq Marquez. His closest chance to winning the title was in 2017, when he lost the title only by 37 points. Marq Marquez scored 298 points for the season, whereas Dovi scored 261 points. Just a reminder to like and subscribe. We're trying to get the subscribers up. Please like and subscribe. Let's take a look at some of Andrea Dovizioso's career achievements. So he won his first race in 2004 at the South African Grand Prix. 24 Grand Prix wins, 15 of those in MotoGP, 4 wins in the 250cc class, and 5 wins in the 125cc class. He's podiumed 103 times, 62 coming of those in MotoGP. He scored 7 pole positions and 11 fastest laps, and in 2008 he was the Rookie of the Year and the top independent rider. He did win the world title in 2004 at the 125cc class, and in 2022, as of this date making the video, he has 11 points from 13 races. On his departure, Lynn Jarvis, managing director of Yamaha Motor Racing, said, "After mutual decision, it is deemed appropriate for Andrea to ride his final race in Misano at his home GP. Naturally, Yamaha will continue to let Dovi their full support over the next 3 races. In the meantime, let's enjoy the last 3 GPs and celebrate in Misano the end of a spectacular career." One thing that has been exciting to watch over the years was Dovi's last lap battles with Marq Marquez. He's beaten Marq in 5 last lap battles. Dovi shared some insight on how he's able to beat Marq Marquez several times. He said he learned how to beat Marq Marquez due to riding in the 250cc class from 2004 to 2007. Dovi rode the Honda RS250RW. He said that bike made him a very late breaker. In 2013, joining Ducati, which he raced for until the 2020 season, Ducati bikes possessed even greater braking stability. His secret, he said, "Marq and I are opposite in a lot of ways, and I think in a completely different way to him. And that's the reason I'm able to beat him more than once," he adds. "I understood him, and I knew what he could do, so I tried to create situations thinking about how he would react to those situations. That was the only way to beat him, and it worked." On these last lap battles, Andrea Dovizioso would often be leading going into the final corner, with Marq Marquez looking to attack on the inside. Andrea Dovizioso went on to say, "I knew I couldn't fight with the more aggressive rider, so I had to avoid that situation. And the only way to beat him was to create the other situation. Every time I did the cutback, it was a good maneuver, but it wasn't the crucial move, because that happened before. I could do the cutback because I created a small gap during braking. I braked so late, but I knew I could stop the bike, and I knew Marq would try 100% to pass me. And I knew that because of the situation I created by braking so late, he wouldn't be able to stop his bike, and that was my approach. All these 4 victories happened because it was impossible to brake after me. So if you try to brake after me, you will go wide, and I'll be ready to cut back underneath you." The only time Andrea Dovizioso didn't beat Marq Marquez with the undercut was at the Red Bull Ring in 2019, which Marq Marquez led towards the final corner. He left Ducati in 2020, going to Yamaha in 2021. He has struggled and not made it into the top 10 in any race. A great career, classic racers. He almost won the title 3 times, but Marq Marquez was too much and he beat him in the championship in 3 consecutive years from 2017 to 2019. MotoGP's definitely losing a legend. Tell us what you think of Andrea Dovizioso's career. One of the greats is leaving, just like Valentino Rossi left last year. We're losing Dovi this year. He will definitely be remembered. But let us know what you think. Leave a comment and let us know what you think of Dovi's career. More racing videos coming this week. Formula One, there's a race this weekend, so videos on that. Also, we'll be doing more MotoGP and Formula One videos. REDBET signing off. Hope you enjoyed the video.